dear friends. This is Rav Moshe. I'm here traveling to the idra and then to the holy place of the Tzaddik Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai Maran. We're almost here at the idra, one of my favorite places in Israel. Let's drive like an Israeli really close to the guy's bumper. Yeah, there you go. That's okay. So we can do that. It's a joke. Okay, we're here at the idra now. Turning off the car. 1 second. Get the full experience. Okay, getting out of the car. To grab my knapsack here, which has a pocket PC and svarim and tefillin, and there's a fox there. Wow, let's see if we can get it. See that fox running? There are wild animals here, and snakes, and of course me. Okay, I left the keys in the car. I do that all the time. You should know because I have so much in my head. Okay. Oops. And the seatbelt is in the door. I also do that often. Okay, let's just lock her now. I mean him. I don't want to offend. I meant him, not her. I don't want to offend my wife, who has competition here with the turbo. Okay, now we're walking now to the idra. Very, very beautiful place here, as you can see. So, my friends, I've come here often to learn and to teach on my Torah videos, and it's been a few months that I've had time to spend here because I've been so busy with work and trying to do many things. Here's the idra, as you well know it, and we'll go inside. Wow, it's been a long time. What a Makam Kedusha. What a Makam Kedusha. Absolutely beautiful place. Beautiful place. Let's turn the camera around here. And I'm going to put on tefillin here in a few minutes, as is my custom in the afternoon. And I'm going to learn a few minutes. Currently going to learn some chavos alavavos, and I believe I brought another sefer with me. And usually when I come here, I start to sing. As you know, I'm always singing. And it's a great zchus to be in Tzfat, in the holy Galil, where so much Torah was taught. It's such a place of kedusha. Tzaddikim who came here, the Arizal, who came here to study Torah in the idra. Rabbi Shimon, originally, who came. Some of the cleanest air and the cleanest vibes and thoughts that I get here in this place. Yo, 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 yo. Di-di-da, yo, 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 yo. Oh, yo, yo, yo. Oh, yo, mo, yo, 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 yo. Di-di-da, ya, 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 yo, yo. Di-di-da, ya, 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 yo. Di-di-da, ya, ya, ma, ya, yo, yo, yo. Di-di-da, ya, ya, ma, ya, yo, yo, yo. נשבעתי וקיימו ישמור משפטייס סיככו נשבעתי וקיימו נשאיש משפטייס סיככו. I was thinking what to say, so I forgot the words. You know, I have as a chus the honor of living in the holy city of Tzfat, living in Eretz Israel. And it didn't come without a lot of work. And as everyone knows who makes Aliyah, the first few years are some of the most difficult years of your life, as the land, in a way, is deciding whether it should accept you or not. Let's just see if we're still recording here. And so, a lot of my childhood, this actual song I just sang for you, was something that got me through hard times, because I used to live in the country. We didn't have any religious people around us, or many Jews. There were very, very few Jews at all. And we lived far from them. And I lived with farm people, I don't want to say what they used to call, most people still call me, this term of a redneck. I'm a Hasidic redneck, if you want to put a name on me. And I was only 10 minutes from the KKK. This is where I grew up. And Baruch Hashem, there was some hard times where you can't imagine the loneliness of being in the middle of the country as a religious Jew, with barely any friends, and a few people you can't trust, and you don't know if your house is going to be bombarded with snowballs or a BB gun or something. But that's how I grew up. And then I learned to appreciate my surroundings, and actually moved out of this place to a religious community, and then I returned to it. And that is when I had the greatest of my learning in my life, was in this place that I once cried of the torture that I was put in such a circumstance. It turned out to be a way of finding myself, and I knew, well, you know what, I'm going to go back. Instead of running away, I'm going to go back to where I come from, and I'm going to complete myself there, and that's exactly what I did. And people used to ask me, how are you going to find a match? How are you going to get married? Who's going to want a guy that wants to learn and teach Torah? How do I explain it? The Shadchanim used to ask me, how do I explain it to the girls and the families that you live out in the middle of the country and you're a normal person that studies, normal things? And I said, that's not my problem, that's your problem. But this is where I'm staying. There's reasons I have to be here. I have to be true to myself, was my response. But that didn't always go over so well. But the point is that sometimes in order to find yourself, you have to go back. You have to go back to where to where Hashem put you. Instead of running away, you got to stand there, and that's where you have to call to Hashem and find Hashem, because you're there for a reason. But my point is, Israel is something. A Tzfat is not something that comes without acquiring it. It's not something that comes without work and hard labor, spiritually, mentally, physically. And I'm blessed to be here, and I hope to remain in Eretz Yisrael, in the Holy Land. Like everyone, my dream is still one day to end up in Jerusalem. But it's these nigunim, it's these sparks of holiness when we think about Hashem and we find a little faith that bring us through all the hard times. And it takes that song sometimes to just pull you over that line to help you make it. And that was my song that I shared with you. Ah, want more. And I want to give more. So you'll have to stay tuned, because in order to give more, I need to receive as well, and bring some new Kedusha and Torah into my heart and my mind. So I'm going to go and put my tefillin on. I'm going to learn a little bit. I'm going to head over to Maran to pray, and I'll have to get back to you on some new Torahs and thoughts, and just let you have a last view of this wonderful place of holiness. Wonderful.